Hey, welcome back. And as you just saw, I crashed my drone. So I was trying to follow my friends around the building as you saw, and I just didn't realize that the trees were so close, or I was going that far back to crash in that tree. So ever since then, I've come up with about 7 steps on what I do to safely fly, take photos or videos, and land safely. And I want to share those things with you right now. Think about the shots that you want. For example, if you want to do a point of interest, you make a mental note of all the shots you want before you go out. Step 2, and this is when you're actually on site now. So you arrived at the place you want to take your footage, and you need to check the surroundings. For example, make sure you can identify the tallest things around you. For example, if it's a tree, a light pole, or a building, you need to make a note of how high that building is and make sure you are either above that building or you're not going anywhere near that building. Number 3, now this is not so much about safety, but this will help you to get smooth cinematic shots, and this has to do with the gimbal. You need to go in your settings and you need to turn the gimbal speed down. So if you have a DJI drone, then the gimbal is controlled by this wheel here. And for example, from the factory settings, when you scroll this wheel down, then the gimbal will quickly move down. But if you change the settings, you need to slow the gimbal speed down and make it less responsive. And no matter how fast you pull the gimbal down, it will only slowly go down every single time, or slowly go up. Step 5, ensure that you fly at a consistent speed. Do not fly fast and then slow, fast and then slow. It doesn't help you to get a good, smooth cinematic shot. You can always fly the drone at one speed and make sure your setting is like, for example, 60 frames per second if you want to speed up or slow down the footage. But don't fly fast or slow. You can do that in post. And number 6, when you start to fly and you have identified your subject, you need to fly in one direction. For example, this bridge here is my subject, and I chose to fly straight at the bridge in one direction. For example, if I want to go up, I stop and then I start going up with the drone, as you can see here. If I want to do a point of interest, then I stop again, and then you can see me trying to do a point of interest here, and this is manually done. I didn't use the settings in the drone this time, but this is how you need to try and slowly get your cinematic footage. And number 7, this is in cases of where you actually need to turn while in flight and not going in the same direction. And usually this is when you're following a subject that's moving. For example, following a car. You need to try and anticipate the movement of the car. So you look ahead and see where the road is going, and you begin to turn your drone slowly where the car is going before the car even starts to turn, so that you always have the drone and your subject in the center of your shot, or how you want to perfectly frame your shot. Now, when you've done all those shots, you've got your shots going straight, going up, doing a point of interest, you followed some cars. Now you can go in post and you can create something wonderful for people to enjoy. So those are my 7 tips for safely flying and getting cinematic footage for drones. Now, if you have other tips you can please share. Please let me know in the comment section if you will try these tips, and please let me know how it goes next time you fly your drone. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. See you soon.
In the stillness somewhere above, the city lights, you're falling in love. a clue. Love is forever, love is forever. To believe you gotta let go. Light as a feather, light as a feather. Lucid dreaming over Tokyo. Love is forever, love is forever. With the music still in your ears, you're on your way to conquer your fears. In this dream of your own desire, there is someone calling your name. Love is forever, love is forever. To believe you gotta let go. Light as a feather, light as a feather. Lucid dreaming over Tokyo. And when you wake up, you know what you need to do. Just close your eyes. Someone's been waiting for you. Just close your eyes. Just close your